So we are back better than we ever have been. I can't say that for my team, but we are back better than we ever been.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing for right now. I know y'all been missing us, but hey, life happens. That's all we can say.
There you
That's
go.
what it is. But I'm happy to have my partners back. I know we've been all schedules been crazy, everybody all over the place, but we got a good representation for the Nick fandom. Nick loved them, and all those things. Knicks. So that's the thing we're gonna talk about today. So we right now sitting at a record of 23 and 12. So it's 35 games in, almost at the
Mhm.
halfway mark. This team has took us through a bunch of different emotions over the past month. We have seen them attain something that none of us have seen. Well, I shouldn't say that. You saw them in their lifetime win a championship, Jimmy. So I can't say none of us.
Mhm.
I was only
See,
3 years old last time they won a championship, so I didn't see anything.
Okay.
okay, man, rub it in, man. I remember the Knicks
Oh,
before
it's
Clyde had
true.
the suits.
So I can't. So I was thrilled to see them, capture the cup. Just the fact
Mhm.
to see them winning something,
Yeah,
you know. So that's the only piece there. I'm not saying you gotta put it up in the banners or anything like that, but you do gotta win it.
that's it.
And that's what they did. So I'm happy for that. But overall, I can't complain about these Knicks at the end of the day. So how y'all been?
Good,
Good
good.
man.
Y'all sound like the Knicks right now.
We hurting. They're hurting. They're hurting us. You know,
They lost three in a row, man. This is rough.
Yeah.
Three
and
in a row.
winnable games. Winnable games. That's what hurts
Yeah.
so much.
Well, that Philly game wasn't a winnable game.
Oh yeah, that was a
Yeah.
slaughter.
Neither
And
neither
that
was the Atlanta
the
game.
Atlanta game, they lost it in the fourth and the second half, but they
Yeah,
was it was a game in the first half, but
yeah.
and they let the Spurs game just go. I don't know,
Yeah, they should have won
but
that
it,
game.
it was an indicator of their significant weakness, which is
Yes,
they
it.
can't guard from the perimeter.
Mhm.
Hmm.
The guards get 2 feet in the paint and they have weapons at that point. So that's the thing. So hopefully, that's where, this team changes up things. So I don't know how they're gonna do it right now because, I know Hart's still out. I don't think he solves that problem itself because he's not necessarily a defensive stopper. He's an energy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
We had a slight scare with OG. I thought he was gonna be up, but he stayed in the game.
Hmm.
He fell. I said, "Oh Lord."
Hmm.
Against Philly, I was a little nervous,
Hmm.
but
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I think they kind of figured out. I think the combination of Brunson being a little tired,
Hmm.
but they were double and triple teaming him, man. They wasn't
yeah,
giving him no break. So that's
Hmm.
where others, which they had been doing, they got to step up. But at the same time, you can't win every game. You can't
yeah,
be on all games. So hopefully it's just like a phase that they're going through.
Yeah. And I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to not to have the usage for Brunson, but
Mhm.
that's a two-part thing. One is everybody else doing their job, and as they do their job, it it decreases his desire to take over.
Exactly. Exactly.
So,
uh,
they got to do well for him to be able to release the ball.
Yeah.
mhm.
And that's the piece there because and he can win it by himself. He's shown it past two seasons, so it's like that's the challenge. So, but they got to be consistent with it. I mean, I don't like the 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 fact that Towns is not getting the shots that he was getting last year. It's the volume, his usage is way down,
Yeah.
which I don't know if it's a combination of the offense itself or just Brunson not utilizing him in the way that he should. But that's the piece there that bothers me. You know,
He was sick this last game against Philly, right? Or was it both Atlanta and Philly? He was
he
sick.
was he was he
He
was
played
he
sick.
was sick the Atlanta game.
Okay.
He was in the Spurs game. you know, and
Fouled out. That what he
hmm
did. Yeah.
hmm but he has to definitely do something that's going to be different than what's, but what's football was happening last year,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know.
I think what concerns me about Towns is he complains too much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he,
Mm-hmm.
he uses that offhand, and
Mhm.
sometimes, when he doesn't use it,
Mm-hmm.
I think because they know he uses it, that can go against him.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get a foul, just play.
Keep it moving, right? Yeah, keep it moving.
Yeah, he's so busy complaining.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gets hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's down all the way around with all his numbers, man. That's the piece there that's get me. His shooting percentage on everything is down.
Mm,
So, and I don't know if it's a testament to the fact that he's not getting the ball, he's not in rhythm that's affecting that. But he's playing about the same amount of minutes,
Mhm.
to a certain extent. But
yeah,
he's just not in the flow of the offense, which lack of touches forced you to make different decisions on the basketball court. So that's the piece that's irritating. I don't think they have really maximized all of the opportunities at this stage. So we'll see how that's going to play out. You
yeah.
know, but I'm not. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Um I'm not too thrilled about Monday's game. I'd say that much. And the way they've been playing, going up
Yeah,
against Detroit, who's been killing everybody.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
yeah.
I mean,
So
these back-to-back games. I mean, I know everyone's playing back-to-back, but
hmm
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
I'm not happy about I don't know what's gonna. I know it's not gonna be pretty.
They got
No.
four games. Well, yeah, four games in 6 nights coming up.
Mm.
They got and three of those games on the road.
Who are they playing?
So Monday they play at Detroit, then home against the Clippers on Wednesday. Friday they go to Phoenix, and then Sunday they go to Portland.
Mm.
Then they get 2 days off and they go to Sacramento, and then the next day they play um Golden State.
Mhm.
So if I had my way, I'd be out there in Portland because I got peoples in Portland. So go watch them
Mm.
play. But that ain't happening this year. So,
Mhm.
I hear you.
but yeah. So it's not something that's the schedule is not going to be their friend right now. Definitely so. So
Hmm.
that's where they do have to beat the teams they got to beat. So that loss against Atlanta, the win that they could have had against the Spurs, something that definitely hurts. You know. What do you think about the new the giving the newbies some minutes?
Love it.
Uh,
Yeah,
Love it.
hmm hmm
Didn't even know they know how to play.
Yeah.
yeah,
Great. I love it. Yeah.
And they got to plan because you're gonna need them.
Hmm.
You're gonna need them
yeah.
for the rest of the season. You gotta spare them minutes. They may have to suffer some wins in some of this, but
Eggs.
Yeah.
And
you
that's what
gotta
I
be.
attribute it to,
Mm-hmm,
because they're in a learning curve,
mm-hmm,
newbies. They
mm-hmm,
have hot games, but you can't expect them to be hot all the time.
mm-hmm.
But what's
Yeah, they
nice,
got.
You
other
know?
teams don't know how they play, which is a good
Mm-hmm,
thing.
Exactly.
mm-hmm,
Who really got a
mm-hmm,
chance to see them play last year?
mm-hmm,
Exactly.
So
mm-hmm,
it's a surprise for all of them. They have to change up their whole game to play them
mm-hmm,
because it's like a whole new team coming out.
mm-hmm.
I like the fact they get the minute. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You got good defensive and offensive players
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
coming off the
mm-hmm.
bench, you know.
Yeah, that the first time that they stood out, they were gonna be able to do that, but then they got this tape on them now, so they can they
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
now
exactly.
it's they got to be able to counter what they're countering against them.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
now it's the chess game that they got to now
Mhm.
be able to, because now
Yeah.
they on the scouting report.
Mhm.
Yep.
So you got to be in position to be able to know how to really balance what you would think that you was good at, and now be able to change that up to get to where you can be better the person who's again coming up against you. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it's going to be out. But at the end of the day, this team still has a long way to go before they get to March, to April.
Mhm.
And I'm not jumping off, not going crazy with these past 3 games. Not happy with it, but
Mhm.
because I can see like the next 4 games, I can easily see them losing 3 out of 4. The
Mhm.
way they've been playing. you know. So
Yeah, if they keep playing that way.
hmm
Yeah.
you know, they can just as easy win the 4 games, but they can easily just lose all of them as well based on how they've been playing, you know.
Yeah.
So that doesn't bode too well for the team. But this is the part of the season. You remember when OG first came to the Knicks 2 years ago in December, how they just kicked off everything. He was a seamless entry uh, for these players here. It's not a seamless entry for this team.
Yeah.
They're not being
Mhm.
able to move them in and out and still be effective. The results into wins, you know. So that's interesting about that.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this plays out. But overall, I'm not mad. 35 games in, we at where we at. So yeah, I don't think the 60 plus wins. It may not be there.
Yeah.
That basically means that they can only lose 10 more games.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
Well, I
stay
don't think that's
healthy.
gonna happen.
Yeah, this is
You know.
yeah.
You know, so I don't think that's happening, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Very optimistic going into it, but
Mhm.
I can't front.
Proud of what they've accomplished so far.
Hmm
It's been nice to
hmm
see up into the cup. I just say I'll take it. I'll
hmm
take the cup this year. Next year,
hmm
I'll take the cup this year. That was
hmm
priceless. So,
Yeah, it was something I had to sit back and just shed a little tear.
hmm
I see them win something.
I literally went to my parents' house and I sat, we taped edits, and I watched just to watch my dad's expression.
hmm
He was on the end of his seat.
hmm
I already saw, so I just wanted to watch him.
hmm
Man, Dad put his little snacks out. Just
hmm hmm That's funny.
yeah, he was like, you don't know, you don't know. Yeah,
Yeah. But
have
but
a
that's
good,
it.
yeah, man.
We happy to have y'all back. We'll put it on for next time. And, but for
The
those
cup,
who we left behind, we left them behind for this week.
the
So
cup. We have the cup. That's when we done. The cup. Right.
Came prepared.
yeah,
Yes.
right. All right. Call them
All right,
MSG.
y'all. Good stuff.